what wisdom would you have to others who maybe have some like limiting beliefs that are keeping them from that?
Even like your fifth deal doesn't need to be a home run. Like my deals, unfortunately, have not just strictly gotten better each deal. Like, yes, I have had like my third deal was better than my second deal, and my fifth deal was better than my first deal, but my sixth deal like wasn't a home run. But at the end of the day, like if I'm choosing where to take $30,000 or whatever the down payment's going to be, if at all, if I'm deciding where to put that, and you put it in a property that has potential that you plan on holding for the long term, you're going to be way happier in 5 to 10 years by buying a property than you will by putting it into a car or, doing anything that is going to like lose you money. So a lot of times it's funny because even when I buy properties today, like everyone's like, oh, are you sure that's a good deal? Like, oh, like they're all like cautious or whatever. Then you'll see a Facebook post where someone who's like my age, 25, just bought their dream car, and the comments are like, congratulations, oh my God, that's the greatest thing ever. And then they're
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I got this for $0 down. My payment's only like a bajillion dollars a month. You
Yeah.
just have to decide like what you're going to count as a success. To me, obviously, I want the property to cash flow as much as possible. I want to hit home runs, but as long as I'm taking my money and putting it in places that has the potential to grow, like
Right.
that to me is a win. If I'm buying stuff that doesn't make me money, obviously, there's certain things like you have to buy that aren't going to make you money, whatever. I'm not saying never buy anything for you. I'm not saying that, but you can't always just listen to what other people are saying, because if you do, everyone's going to say, stay in your job until you're 65, invest in the stock
Mm-hmm.
market. When you're 65, you can start living your life and traveling. So you just have to choose who you're listening to. And I'd say the average Joe out there would not tell you that buying a property remotely in a place you've never seen is a good idea. Well, I would tell them that buying all these depreciating assets isn't a good idea either. And I guess there's no right or wrong. It's just depending on what your goals are. And for me,
Right.
this aligns with my goals, and doing stuff that like waiting till 65 to retire and I dropped out of college. That was not a popular opinion. Like that's okay. Everyone's got their different thing, but you just have to follow people that are doing what you want to do, and don't follow people that are not where you want to be.
There's a lot to unpack there. I think you had a lot of great wisdom there. And one of the things out of that I appreciate you sharing the most, Bailey, is that not every one of your deals is a home run. So often we get people on social media, in these things on podcasts, and they only highlight their best deals, right? Their best 1 to 2, maybe 10% of their deals, the ones that really look great. And they have the luxury of time to look back and make that deal look good. It did not look the same when they were quivering in their boots, figuring out whether or not to make that offer, right? And it
Exactly.
just couldn't have. And so I appreciate you sharing a lot there. One of those things being, hey, it doesn't have to look like a home run. It probably won't. But you know what? Like you said, you're building this portfolio, you're getting the tax benefits, you're getting the appreciation, you're getting some cash flow that over a few years is going to be transformational.
For sure. Yeah, when you look back, like even the quote unquote worst deals that I've had, even like one of my more recent deals that isn't cash flowing as well as I wanted it to, it didn't appraise where I wanted it to. I'm still looking at it now. And number one, I think I got messed up. I think the appraisal was unfair, but that's a story for another time. I'm still super happy with that deal. I think that I have some really good equity in it. It cash flows less than my other deals, but enough to where I'm happy. And in 5 years, I'm going to be extremely happy that I own that property. Yeah, it's like I said, and like you said, every deal does not have to be perfect.